Okay, greetings everyone. My name is Empress V. Um, I am Empress V, the Ancestors Oracle. And today, what I'm here to talk about is just a little bit of mental wellness. And for those of you who may have been subscribed to my channel and are just like never heard nothing from me ever again, it's been a while. It's been, yeah, just life, and just lollygagging with videos. No other really excuses. But my mission this time is to remain consistent and constant with my videos, and the things that I have decided to be talking about are whatever my ancestors come to me and tell me message of that I whatever it is that I need to relay. And I also have an additional channel called Oracle is my tarot, where I will be more so reading on relationships and things like that. But this channel is more of a situationship type of readings channel. Okay, so that said, what we're talking about today is mental wellness. Now, we see that there is a lot of things happening and going around in reference to with everyone being home at this moment within time. Families are experiencing even more turmoil than before, even more turmoil, even more despair, and abuse has been amplified. So what my people are telling me is to come here and to talk about today is this video is for those of you who may be victims of said abuse, and there is a way out, there is a light. However, there is something has to be given up in order to receive the way out of this disparity. As for my women who may be being abused in any form, whether it be physical or verbally, abuse is abuse, and either way it causes mental trauma. The difference is the way that we all deal with this, right? So they're telling me to get some cards for you. So the difference is the way that we deal with this, right? It's the way that we deal with this. And don't turn to drugs. Try your best not to turn to alcohol, as I see a lot of people like to indulge in alcohol. Try not to get yourself indulging in alcohol. And what they're saying is ask Archangel Michael to help this situation. And it doesn't have to be Archangel Michael if you're not religious. What this card means is that call on your higher power, call on your ancestors, call on whoever it is that you choose to call on for help. Do not sit around and just accept this and speak out to other family members. If this is something that is in the dark for some of you, this is something that's in the dark and other family members are not aware of. But however, when you do come out and you speak, something will be done about this, okay? So ask whomever it is you subscribe to for help. You go to them and you ask them and you tell them and you be specific. The key is to be very specific. Okay, I'm going to read it in a second. The key is to be specific and what it is that you want to happen. You want this person to leave you alone, okay? You want this person to leave the home. You want this person to just go away, regardless of what it is. Let's try not to wish death and pain onto others, because they will receive their own that is just. And with you coming out and speaking, there will be family members or whomever who will be willing to fight on behalf of you, and will also try to cause physical harm. But this is not something that you should be worried about the arising of. What you need to be worried about is getting out of this situation so that your mental health, so that you're able to be of stable mind for your children and for yourself and for your other family members, okay? And it says, my prayer, Archangel Michael, Michael, thank you for assisting me with Describe the situation. Be specific, as I said. Please help me. Please help me be fulfilled with faith and peace at all times. Okay? Please help me be fulfilled with space and peace, faith and peace at all times. So you definitely want to ask whomever it is that you subscribe to for the help that you need, so that you are able to do what it is that you need to do. You and your loved ones are safe. So don't be afraid of whatever it is that you may want to come to reporting, being worried about someone being placed in jail at this moment with all the disparities around the world that we have going on, that I'm not going to mention, because you can turn on the TV, you can go anywhere to find that out, right? We don't want to talk about that here. What we want to talk about here is you coming to a place for yourself where you are able to come in and have a healthy self within yourself, and put the bottle down. Put the bottle down. Someone is really, really indulging. Someone who is being abused. And I know, because, I'm not capping for nobody. I like to have my drink as well. And it is very easy to get caught up in being in that mode of being drunk or being high, because that is something that alleviates. It doesn't really alleviate. It silences things for the moment, right? It silences things for the moment. And we think that everything is okay. We think that, okay, I can get through this. Yeah, let's have a good time. But no, baby, that's not the way to do it, okay? That's not the way to do it, okay? Now let's see. What is it? What specific emotion does this person need to work on? What specific emotion? Spiritual growth. We got a couple cards here. I'm going to take all these cards because this is important. Finances. And changing your mind. Okay? So with the finances, what I'm getting is that this person may be someone who is the provider for some of you. This person may be the one who is the provider, and you're worried about, if I come out and say something, or if I do something, or if I try to leave, my finances won't be taken care of. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Make up your mind. Change your mind. Make up your mind and change your mind and say, you know what? My children do not deserve to continue to witness this. Even more so now that people are indoors on a huge scale now. People are more indoors than ever, I guess we can really say, right? People are more indoors than ever. So you have to make up your mind, to change your mind, to say, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go forward, and nothing and no one is going to stop me, because me and my loved ones are safe, just as we got that message, one of the first messages before. In spiritual growth, I think it's pretty obvious. You really need to be able to tune into your people and what it is that they're telling you. For someone has a mother, or it's a couple of you actually who has a mother who is deceased, and she has been trying to tell you, trying to show you messages: leave, go, okay? And I'm even seeing someone who has experienced sexual trauma. There's a person who's experienced sexual trauma, and your mother is deceased. This may be a younger woman in their teenage. And let me tell you something, baby girl. You let that bastard go from your mind, and you turn to your mother who is deceased, and you seek comfort in her, okay? Because she is here with you, and she is speaking to you, and you know that this person, specific one person. A lot of my messages are really specific, so, but and I refuse to differ from that just to appease people, but find comfort in your mom and go to her, speak to her. She is there for you. She's there with you. And she will be guiding you and telling you and showing you what to do, the moves to make. Now, some of us are worried about placement at this time with everything that's going on. It's hard to be in a place where you can trust people to have your best interest and to do what's best for you. Even a lot of these foundations, a lot of these corporations, homeless homes and things of that nature, everything is being is at its capacity in reference to the people's needs at this moment, in reference to specifically the people's needs, financial needs, shelter needs, food needs. These three things specifically are being exhausted within this moment in time because of the situation that is at hand. And the way that we respond is essential and is key to what the future will be, right? Now we want to bring it back to the mental health. For those of you who are in a place where you are being abused, okay? What is it? Okay. What is it specifically? What emotion is it that this person needs to work on so that they may have the strength? This one right here. Guardian. So they're telling you again that you need to seek. And you need, look at her. You need to seek and you need to take the time. This is not the reason that this is happening to you, but for a lot of you, this is a situation that you can walk away from, but you're making the conscious effort, the conscious choice, not effort. You're making the conscious choice to stay and delay. You're making this choice to stay and delay because of finances, because of not feeling like people will have your best interests, because of being afraid of how your family members will react, how your family members will look at you. And there is a number of you also that you have been going through this and your family members know, and you are embarrassed to the point where you don't even want to continue to go to your family members because this has been happening for a very long time. Now let me tell you something. If you continue to stay in this situation with this person, it is going to end in an extreme demise of, I'm just going to say an extreme demise, and the children will then be lacking, okay? So it's going to be very important for you to go within yourself and to receive what it is that you need to receive in order for you to become who it is that you need to become within yourself. Because you choosing to sit there and stay there just because this person is paying your bills, just because this person is doing things for you, it absolutely is unacceptable. It makes no sense. Everything, as I mentioned, is being exhausted at this time in reference to finances, and so you know, it's what I'm saying. What I mean is, keep on saying that for a second or third time, is that there is some place where you can go, where you can receive financial help at this moment, although everything is being exhausted, right? Things, because of this catastrophic moment within time, you don't have to try so hard to let people know that you're in need, okay? You don't have to go into this place where you're expelling all of your tumultuous situations at home. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? For those of you who do not wish to seek help, specifically because this is a abusive situation, specifically because you are being spoken to in a specific manner or sexually touched, you don't have to divulge that information at this time if you choose not to, because of the circumstances that is worldwide at this moment within time. You don't have to go into specific details. You can just let people know, hey, listen, you know what? I'm experiencing an extreme hardship with everything that is going on. And you feel guilt. They just let this fall out. You feel guilt. Don't feel guilty. Excuse the motorcycle. It's a beautiful day. Get outside and absorb the vitamin D, even if you only go in your backyard. Okay? You feel guilty because you do want to let go, and for some of you, you feel guilty because you are afraid to let go, and you are just beating yourself up, and you have this extreme mental disparity. For some of, I'm seeing someone, you are used to this. You have been so submerged within abusive relationships and abusive ways of others. This has been something that has you have seen growing up as a child, right? And now you are seriously about to leave this person. You're like, hell no, this person ain't gonna kill me. This person ain't gonna keep abusing me in whatever way that may be. And you feel guilty because you want to leave them, because you have been so used to seeing the abuse. Now, what the card says is, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You release it. Okay? And this is coming through extremely strong. You release that guilt because this person is the one who is in the wrong, not you. Not you. You didn't do anything wrong to this person. This person has deep-seated issues, okay? This person has deep-seated issues, and this is the reason why they are continuously doing this to you. Do not allow for your children to develop these same issues that you and this person are suffering from because you refuse to leave the home because of this financial situation and being afraid. As I mentioned, you can go anywhere and receive help at this time if the help is available, okay? Because you don't have to explain in great detail that you are experiencing said abuse. Whew. All right. Okay. So follow that, because that was really for someone. It's coming through, and you can also receive things through service. You can also receive things through service. Receive things like what? You can receive a home through service. You can receive food through service. Maybe, hold on. Let's see. Okay, I'm not going to stop the video. Okay, hold on. Let me see if... Oh. Okay. All right, we're back. So I just wanted to let the ambulance get further enough away. So you can receive home, you can receive food through service, okay? If there is someone who you may know, and you don't even have to know this person, you can go out to your local food bank, or maybe you can go to a church, or churches have things where they have giveaways now, and things like that. Of course, they're not conducting services at this moment within time. However, for a lot of them, they are still people there having giveaways. They're having foods come in, and then they're giving it to people passing by on the street, or they're calling their congregation members to come and to receive that is ready to be given, of the giving for the receiving. So with that, you can receive goods for service. So this is also something else that you may want to take into consideration. There could be an elderly person who may need help, and they may have the space to house a person, or maybe you and your children, but maybe this person needs help with their home duties because they are unable to have certain specific people coming through. Okay? So that's it for that situation. I'm not receiving anything else. You go back and watch the video again if you're still having a hard time. And I'm going to pull one more for those of you who want a little bit more. What is it that this person needs to let go of or realize in order to help them with overcoming this situation? That abundance is not limited, and you have abundance waiting for you. You have abundance waiting for you. It doesn't matter the situation. It doesn't matter the situation. And the other one we got is pride. Okay? So you need to release your pride because of this person taking care of your financial situation. The abundance is there for you to receive, whether it's through service or whether it is through just you getting out and putting your hands in the dirt, which is technically service, right? Servicing people through their gardening, whatever it is. Okay, I'm not getting anything else for this. I hope this was helpful for you.